The Central Valley School District 25-year Capital Facilities Plan has a series of 5 bond proposals that carry out throughout the life of that plan. I want to focus today on the first bond proposal that we will have in front of voters February 8th of 2011. There are 6 major projects in this first bond proposal, and then projects around all schools within the district. I want to talk about those 6 projects right now, the major projects. And I want to talk about 3 of them that call for modernization and also expansion of capacity at those schools. The first one is Evergreen Middle School, modernization and renovation of Evergreen Middle School, and expansion of about 150 student capacity at Evergreen Middle School. That will help us alleviate overcrowding at Greenacres Middle School. As we take a look at the next modernization and expansion project, we go to Chester Elementary School, which again, we modernize that facility and expand it for future growth in our district. Also, modernization and expansion is Opportunity Elementary School. Opportunity Elementary School presents some structural issues, HVAC issues, electrical issues, and also has the need for us to expand capacity at Opportunity Elementary School. We'll also take a look at 2 other facilities, Greenacres Elementary School and also Ponderosa Elementary School. And there are major structural issues, HVAC issues at these schools as well, and modernizing those schools allow us to meet the learning environment needs for our students. The last and final of the 6 major projects is a new elementary school located at Mission and Long. And this school would allow us to close the kindergarten center and move our kindergartners back to their neighborhood schools, while also alleviating overcrowding at both Liberty Lake Elementary School and Greenacres Elementary School. As I talked about earlier, we have projects for every school across the district included in this bond package. And those projects deal with safety and security for the most part. And the projects that deal with safety and security are entrance and access controls at each of our schools, as well as security cameras at each of our schools that would be consistent district-wide, which allow us to have a consistent security system. Furthermore, we would purchase and install an emergency notification system. In cases of emergency, we'd have immediate contact with our parents across the district. The final of the small projects is to improve the efficiency of nutrition services by modernizing the kitchen at Horizon Middle School, which serves as a production kitchen for all of our elementary schools across the district. So we've got these projects, we've got the large 6 major projects, and we also have then the projects that will be available throughout and available to schools throughout the district. How much is that going to cost? The total estimated cost to local taxpayers is going to be $69.6 million. The good news is that as we invest our local taxpayer money, the state will also invest with us $32.8 million in what is called state match. When you add our state match to the local taxpayer contribution, our total project cost will be $102.4 million. That translates into a tax rate to local taxpayers as an increase of 65 cents per thousand of assessed value. Thank you for your interest in the Central Valley School District and in interest in this first bond package. I invite you to find out more information about our schools and the need for renovation and modernization at our schools by taking our visual tour.
Welcome to Greenacres Elementary, home of the Roadrunners. We would like to invite you to come into our school with all of our Greenacres family for a short tour.
Greenacres Elementary was built in 1978. Despite ongoing maintenance, our 32-year-old building's design and age create a number of challenges which impact student learning. Student safety is a top concern at Greenacres Elementary. The location of the school office, with no direct visibility to the front doors, creates a safety concern. Visitors can easily come into the school without checking in at the office and have access to the school. Managing students in a crisis situation is challenging. It is difficult to secure students safely in classrooms without doors. Keeping students safe is even more challenging for teachers in our 3 portable classrooms located outside the main building. Students travel back and forth in all kinds of weather to access restrooms and other facilities in the main building. The age, design, and size of our building impact student learning at Greenacres Elementary. Our classrooms and library are without doors and walls, which create distractions and noise which in turn makes student learning difficult. Our interior classrooms are without windows and have poor ventilation. The electrical systems in our buildings simply can't support today's classroom technology. Access to technology is challenging and limited. Our computer lab in the library is makeshift and inefficient. Our kids come to us with a variety of learning needs, but we lack adequate quiet spaces to test students and to give extra help to those who are struggling. Our gymnasium is busy throughout the day with health and fitness classes back to back, which means our students must eat lunch in their classrooms. With the open design of our building, lunchtime is especially difficult for learning in the library. We still operate with the original heating, ventilation, plumbing, and electrical systems, but these systems are failing. Heating and ventilation systems don't provide consistent temperatures in our school. Classrooms are either too hot, stuffy, or too cold. Inefficient building infrastructure is expensive and difficult to maintain. Student restrooms are inadequate to meet student needs. There are too few stalls for the number of students we have at Greenacres. We serve a growing area of the district and have run out of room for students within our building. We are overflowing many first and fifth grade students to neighboring schools because we simply don't have the space. One of our most difficult challenges is that our kindergartners don't attend school here. Instead, they are bused to the kindergarten center for their first year of school. We're proud of our students, teachers, staff, and parents at Greenacres Elementary.
Thank you for visiting Greenacres Elementary. Come back soon.